Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Thursday, number 12 day for this month of October 2023. My name na Capo Daniel, una own countryman, sense past king, Mr. No Connie. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una the truth, where they bring una meaningful information, fact-based analysis for help we as we work out for this journey to our freedom, to the independence of Ambazonia. Our good people at home and abroad, for refugee camps, IDP camps, and for all detention and concentration camps where La Republic don't catch our people, then put them for day. I bring una revolutionary greetings if una dey hear this my voice as I dey talk now. Today, my fellow country people them, we start with very, very sad news where they come up for inside Batibo, for inside Ambazonia, with the news say La Republic du Cameroon, their terrorist forces them, they don't enter for inside Batibo, then shoot and kill some of our innocent civilians them. This time, mother and child. For the video footages, our population they don't gather around a motor where one woman a corpse there for inside together with the baby. The people they cry furiously. And for most of the video, the way they emerge, our people they are right on top say waiting. La Republic killing civilians in Guzang on the 11th of October 2023. Then they write and they say, where those black legs and enablers, they are now mute. This is a very sad incident where that happened for our country. So what people they now, as the debate it go on with this unprecedented public execution, where the egg of C it don't take responsibility, the issue about how we deal with situation with black legs, it then become a center front as the egg of C, it use the campaign for black leg for justify the killing and public execution where that happen. Today we see say now our mommy they cry, our own Ambazonian blood it flow for our street. It be very painful for watch these videos. They don't join the over thousands of Ambazonians the way they don't die and their story not even been known to our people, let alone the international community. The sad thing where at the Siam, now say when a people are misled, when a people they don't know their left from the right, it even pain you the more. It let you see man where you suffer, where the man get a lot of potential them, yet the man it be poor. Now a very sad situation. Our people are in pain, indeed in pain. Ambazonians in the diaspora or wherever they find themselves, whether in Yaoundé, Douala, Nigeria, Ghana, they are not sleeping. Each day we see these images of our people being slaughtered back home. Today, even so, those who they speak for the powerless, for the speechless on social media, they write and they ask the question, where are the black legs to come and speak now when the Cameroon military have killed our own people? How can any Ambazonians with his sanity, with his normal brain, expect the black legs to come and speak now and condemn the Cameroon military terrorism that is happening in our country? Don't we even know the basic of A and B and how the world works? How can any Ambazonian be expecting that black legs should come and speak when the Cameroon government have killed our own people? When you call somebody black leg, it means that that person is working for La Republic. Why you go to expect say Cameroon they go to support we or they go can begin expose the crime where Cameroon they commit for our territory? We fight now war. Cameroon government they commit atrocity against our people. Now why that we fight? So in the first place, it is show now how way our struggle it go. How will any Ambazonian be expecting that okay, me the black leg they can't talk now? They no go can't talk, of course, because they support Cameroon government. Now our job for make sure say me the international community then see which way Cameroon government they do the illegality and all the wrong things them, so that some help it go fit come. intervention, it go fit come for place where help if it come. There is no hope for inside Cameroon. There is no hope. Whether on a poor Biadere or another man come there, they go see the suffer with the way we suffer them. The only hope we will get them now for the international community for we for fight me and come there, because by ourselves we no fit do anything where we fit win Cameroon. It not be possible. The way we will take and win Cameroon last time, so they come for negotiation table. Now the way we will campaign for diplomacy, we go back for year, put on the way, talk for this side, put on the way. The Commonwealth headway he did for Yaoundé, where he become as observer for the talks for Canada. He hold my hand, he shake my hand, he talks to Capo Daniel. Thank you for the good job you done do and for your people. Them. We are observing you, we are listening to every word you are saying. The Canadian then say the same thing. Now because of the way we are present our case, even nobody sabi, now it touch their heart to take and decide for can help we. From all the case and what done defend them. From the killing them from Kumba, all way Cameroon don't try for Nyaa our way, or some our people them inside mistake they don't try for Nyaa our way. Now that way he open the door for we forget that first negotiation. We don't catch Cameroon for negotiation table. Professor Carson and Yangwe talk saying as small you the cash monkey. So we need to know the reality in the world we are living. We are not living in heaven where God will take charge and justice will prevail no matter what happens. We must know. How can we expect black legs to come and speak now? When I see how our people that don't die for inside Guzang again, when La Republic they can kill them. Last time, now our own people they become kill our own picking them for day. Wait till our people they made it understand. Now say when anything it bring Cameroon military, they can't kill except na the Ambazonian soldier them, or they can't find them. When they go find them because they're lazy. Because na corrupt people them, they go end up na for road, for Guzang, for junction, kill our innocent people, then let they don't kill the one them, for go show them for that bloodthirsty vampire them for Yaoundé. Say na good job this way they do them. They don't go kill people, they go even talk say na Amber than that, or say connect with Amber them. They go always kill we that way. Now, when we no say wait till they invite Cameroon military. Now only we Ambazonia and them when we go commit atrocity. When we do something where it be wrong, it open the door where the Cameroon government now go jump on top. When I remember when they key people them for inside Bamenda, 10 Bameleke, now the time that we order the minister the way they be should done and quiet, the chief the way they be should done and quiet, then jump on top. If fighting then they go on for inside Guzang for a long time, the fund for Guzang way down wrong go for Yaoundé. He never ever get thing for talk because he no say all man for Guzang they support na Amba. So the chief he never get any talk for talkam. But because the rank can key innocent person, now fund that the second for inside Yaoundé, he don't send message for inside Guzang. Today they talk to me Cameroon military come. Me quarter head then they work with Cameroon military. Why he don't get that power for talk? Now because he wouldn't commit atrocity inside our own territory. When I remember for inside, I go quote the latest case, not be say some I don't want to highlight the issue for RK. When I remember what happened before La Republic, they start enter for inside place where RK day. They don't go cash person for notable. For inside Mjang, the Rango cash person for this side, he open door. The enemy go always come. We know that one very well. So I know we need to blame solely our own mistake them way they bring in the enemy. But we no need for the open the cracks. The Cameroon government when they come for they kill all man, they need to mind whether you be who. So long as you be Amber, they go kill you. So my fellow Ambazonians, when I look what it happened for Palestine and Israel. The Palestine then get a very good case where no man no fit deny them according to the war order. Yes, even though you get historic fact them say that land it Jews they didn't stay for that land before, biblically and also for the Roman their record them it shows say Jews they didn't stay for that land. But under international law now Palestinian they land that. But now where the Hamas they don't go for inside Palestine, then go carry terrorist act. Now terrorist act because they target civilian, then enter for inside shelter, then kill civilian, then carry woman the way they work for on top stick crusher, then go them, then kidnap people, then go them back for their land. Now the whole world it go fall for their hell manawa. The people of Gaza where they be glad they clap say they don't go attack Israel. You feel say they clap today, their whole land will not say Israel want destroy them, if we want take that land. They no be getting away for take them. Now they go enter for they go do things where be there for their heart. And the whole world it go she don't quiet. Because wait, there is a war order now, whether you like it or not. You know want me your own suffer a dinner for the mob for people they no fit help you, they no fit do anything. For this war, the whole world don't agree on certain principle them. The sanctity of life against chaos and against terrorism. Once you don't tack your struggle as a terrorism struggle, the whole world will allow the government meet and deal with you the way they go deal with the Palestinians today. By the time said and done, for one Palestinian, according to the history for their conflict with Israel, each time they kill one Israelite, Israel they kill 500 Palestinians. And the whole world never ever recognize them because in their own charter, they don't declare say Israel no go exist. And they use suicide bombing, they use tools them will be against agreed humanitarian law. So no matter how just the cause for the Palestinians be, they no go ever succeed. Palestine get potential support of them inside Israel, then get them for all over the world. People then they way they be ready for support the Palestinian cause. But once you go commit an atrocity, they will keep aside your ambition, they will keep them aside now a secondary topic that they will focus on that your terrorism. We need to understand this one very, very well. When our struggle will be start, the international community will always bring the phrase, there is violence in both sides. We be the anger we because we know say it is spoil our case. La Republic, their dream it be don't always be say we will also get violence in our side against our own civilian, so that it will neutralize any attraction for correct attention from the international community. So each time an Ambazonian force or Ambazonian group it go do some atrocity against civilians, especially our own civilians, you will now create that scenario where the people them for Guzang, they kill our woman, our Pekin them for Guzang, will not cry. We will go talk now for who? When I talk say now the war will be silenced. Why? How we will go approach the international community? Imagine the people them, the international community for Norway, for Ireland, for England, for United States, for Belgium. We'll get like 15 countries the way they be actively engaged, and the one the way they not be actively engaged. The one the way they be actively engaged during the time where they commit the atrocity for Guzang, where they publicly execute people them, then call all the Ambazonians the way they be connected to the global system where they advocate for our struggle. They say what is happening when I see this type of thing is not acceptable. What are you guys doing? Today, how we go to contact that same people that they talk say Cameroon Idan can kill 2 of our civilian them. They will talk say there is violence on both sides. Oh nadam na the level that for una. How Iran nyama mu na continue inside the nyama. Now still people them for Africa then they now understand that. For you as an aggrieved people, for you to come out of this type of darkness, satanicness, bondage, we wouldn't get those for ancients of days. You must come with clean hand. You must prick the conscience of the international community. Now the first advice that we time we say could then be go signed with that law firm for America then get for we the first advice we would ever get them for a law firm. Now the conscience of the international community if we help we make we win this conflict. I go read the reaction of one of our scribes. For instance, Ambazonia, I go call this Mr. Richard. A reaction he write him. While the Palestinians suffer the most, they have allowed their fight to be seen as terror acts. Now all the might of America is given to Israel, even with weapons to kill terrorists. If Ambazonian allow itself to be framed as terrorists, the superpowers will arm La République du Cameroon to exterminate all freedom-loving Ambazonians or Southern Cameroonians. The Tamil Tigers, like Palestinians, started off with a lot of sympathy, and once they started killing civilians, the European Union branded them as terrorists, and now Tamil Tigers are history, just like Hamas will be history by the end of this month. Written, Mr. Richard. We don't get enough warning sign, but the talk say Ambazonians never lose an opportunity to lose an opportunity. The fact say the American government of Joe Biden, Anthony Blinken, he come announce a sanction package targeting La République and Ambazonian people who are an obstacle to lasting peace. And he put Ayabache Lucas in name as one of those obstructing peace. For the Americans and the international community, peace means that the war comes to an end with a durable solution. For us, peace means that we have a acceptable condition that we can live with our self-determination. The fact that they choose and sanction Ayabacho should give a warning sign to all of Ambazonia. We left Canada. The Canadian restricted and sanctioned Ayabacho from coming into Canada. It is a warning time enough. Today, Ayabacho, like it or not, whether you talk to a call name over or not, I go always call any my name where I say it get thing for talk about and where people they need to be careful with them. Today, na Ayabacho, no be Capo Daniel, no be any saboteur. He can't talk say he go disobey international law. Na Ayabacho he says he can't stand up, he talk on for TV. Na Ayabacho is spokesman, he can't talk say then carry out summary execution. No be some man he talk am. Na them two then talk am. Lucas Asu and Ayabacho. If tomorrow this struggle is tagged as an extremist struggle, we are done. And for our people, the way they don't call me the toxic Capo Daniel, that people then for Guzang, they are already die. Meg will leave them. Meg will know say that same logic it go apply for people the way they go talk for Cameroon. Say Akum Julius where they be kill them, sing so Bamenda would they cry today. While students the way they be beat them, or lawyer the way they be beat them. Meg will leave them, it already passed. You cannot have that standard. We can never accept the killing of people, innocent people like that. We can never allow it like that. We can never accept this as new normal. We will never, ever, so long as I live and I represent people, thousands of them in our territory, if not millions, we will never allow such dehumanization as a normality. How can we allow the blood of these two people to go? Remember that they have family members, the family have communities that knows about this injustice. We should just allow it go. If we can forgive this one, then why can't we forgive Pobia? Anybody who says that we can forgive such a thing or not make sure that it doesn't happen, then why are we fighting to make sure that we can protect our people so that we can live in our own territory free from Cameroon excesses and terrorism and dictatorship? Why? Once wouldn't ruin our struggle and make me be seen as extremists. Our people they need to understand this. The reason why we accept to suffer during war, to go through ghost town, and to fight and send our young men to go and die. The reason why we fight today and feel this pain is because we have hope that in the future, things will be different. We hope that in the future, we are going to have independence and have a secured country where we can protect and love our own. But once there is no hope in two things. One, that the type of leaders that we have today are not going to be accepted or give us the peace that we deserve or that we want to run away from Cameroon. Think about Ayabacho, think about Sako, think about Mr. Anu. I just give you these three examples. It doesn't mean that I ignore the other leaders. Do you think if you ask our people to vote for Ayabacho today with what they have seen him, threatening to arrest people who does not pay liberation tax or who do not support the struggle, do you think Ambazonians would prefer to vote Ayabacho as their own leader? Some might even prefer for us to stay with La Republic. The same goes with Sako and Chris Anu. So we must project that the type of future, the type of leaders this struggle is going to produce will be better and create the situation that are different from what we are suffering today. Secondly, before you fight war, you make sure that there is a roadmap that is attainable, that you are sacrificing like this. Tomorrow, there is hope that we can be free. That hope relies on two things. One, that the international community can recognize us. The international community can intervene and apply pressure for us to have what we need. Because by ourselves, we cannot do it. By Cameroon standard, we know that the Bulu Beti people, their ego have been triggered by this war. And even if Cameroon is crumbling, they will still continue to fight to hold Ambazonia. There is no way Cameroon will leave us without international pressure. Absolutely zero. Whether Maurice come to, all them are the same. So, if we lose hope, say we no fit get that independence, then all our fighting, our suffering are useless. This hope means that we need to get leaders. We need to get people the way they go stand with the principle for project, say the Ambazonia will go get them tomorrow, it will be better than the Cameroon will get them today. Secondly, say the conduct of our liberation struggle is not going to be tagged as extremist or as a terrorist movement. Like the Tema Tigers, like the Hamas movement, like the Lord Resistance Army, and many other the list goes long. Thirdly, that there is a potential that the international community can intervene for independence. Now we are sure, not that it is a speculation, that the international community have expressed that they have eliminated the possibility of outright independence. The American government have made it clear. The German government have made it clear. So what are you hoping for that is going to give us immediate independence? There is no hope for immediate independence. And I'm forced to put this in public because those that are dominating or will dominate the struggle, if our people don't know this thing, are the people who are going to sell them a delusion with rhetorics that are even going to make our end and a complete loss. We must contemplate how to secure the independence we are fighting for. If it is not possible for us to get that independence now, we must be open to consider autonomy that I am pushing that has already international support. But if you allow people who do not even love you, who are putting their personal career and their own interests and their own ego above our interests, our collective interests, then we are going to have a total loss. When they come and they make stupid excuses, lie about people, defame people, simply because they want to dismiss things that their own ego cannot allow them to contemplate. We must know that for the sake of Ambazonia, we should not allow our people to suffer unnecessary if we cannot attain a political goal. If we cannot make and justify that we can attain a political goal. People who are dismissing the international community are losers, are sell out, and they want to sell out the whole Ambazonia. It is our job to die for our country, not our job to make our country to die for our egos. In their desperation in the face of reality, instead to adjust themselves and fix this struggle and make sure that we can project the type of projection that we can each actually turn things around and create the possibility that we can actually convince the international community that we can have an immediate independence by being able to unite and create a conducive democratic environment for a collective struggle. Instead, they are doubling down on it, lie upon lie, taking the struggle into more and more atrocious act that is going to seal our fate if we are not careful. Only the truth can set you free. The truth is not weakness, the truth is strength. I go put them again fine for our people. We can only accept to suffer today and fight a war today with the hope that tomorrow will be better. That is the only circumstance that any national and patriotic person should do. Today we are seeing patriots sharing video of La République du Cameroon Black Legs, inevitably promoting their credibility and pushing their message because they want to cover their sin. Let that train stop. Let them open their eyes and realize the new blue and white army in town so that they can redeem their soul and redeem Ambazonia. My hope is for good. Even for those who have hurt me personally, I put my country first. I'm willing to embrace independence and things that are going to move us forward no matter where it comes from, for the sake of our people. I can only be hurt when I see that our struggle is being put in peril or at risk. That is my greatest pain because we have sacrificed so much. A lot of people have trusted us to sacrifice their life with the hope that we are going to have a better future for the former British Southern Cameroon, for Ambazonia, for West Cameroon, for Anglophones. So let us hold it jealously and stop foolishness. Because if you start to do this type of thing, we will end up with only illiterates in this struggle. To be honest with you, anybody who is reasonable is going to leave this struggle. Because when they are talking about justification, you go and bring a video from a La République agent who is saying that the people were black-leg, ignoring evidence that are coming from the ground and even the responsibility for those who carry out the act to make the justification. Any reasonable person will leave you. When you start going down that route, you are following the corpse to the grave. So Ambazonian, rise up while we can. If you can listen to my voice today, and if you have had the patience to listen to this audio, this podcast from beginning to end, that is hope for Ambazonia, that we can turn this thing around for the future of our own people. Capo Daniel, looking out for you, signing off.